What's crackin', and welcome back to Disney Dreamlight Valley. I'm Cozyceto, and today we are diving into our final voting showcase of Update 16. Last week, the community took on an intense game of hide-and-seek, and creativity expanded yet again. As I saw countless amazing creations across social media before voting had even began, I was just hoping that the voting period would deliver just as much. And goodness gracious, it sure did. These snaps were all insanely creative, absolutely stunning, and each one brought a unique take to our Master of Disguise challenge. Keep an eye out for snaps you recognize, and if you see one you do, make sure to let me know in the comments. Now without further ado, let's dive right on into it. What a way to kick off the voting for this challenge, because holy is this bright and beautiful. I love the mix of colors here, and the close-up shot works really well. The mix of yellow and pink almost becomes like a bit of an optical illusion, but it works in outstanding ways for this theme being the Master of Disguise. The outfit most definitely blends into the surroundings, and the skin, eye, hair, and makeup color choices add so much extra detail and excitement to this look. I was just staring for minutes, soaking up every single note. Not to mention, this is a storyteller's dream snap because you can so clearly tell the story of the avatar hiding in plain sight to get closer to that beautiful lovebird captured in the photo. The feeder has so much detail from this angle, and the camera adjustments really help it out. I'm so impressed and excited for the rest of this showcase because I know this is just a taste of what's to come. This is too good. Oh my goodness. I love how the character is literally in the waterfall, and that headband fits in perfectly amongst the other floral touches around the set. The creativity here is just otherworldly, and I love the overall brightness and vibrancy that caught my eye initially during voting. Every little detail in the foreground pops so much, and the lighting quality makes it impossible to see this and not appreciate every flower, stream of water, and blade of grass. This is such a fun take on the Master of Disguise challenge, and I love how the depth of field blur was used on the right side to add even more texture and depth and detailing to this overall scene. This is gorgeous, so creative and super innovative, and even those bubbles from the 4-tag snorkel mask actually blend in really well and look super natural here to help sell the bit of hiding literally in the water. I love this take so much, and I think it's a shoo-in for 4K. If I didn't know what those wings looked like, I don't know that I would have ever found the avatar in this photo. This is absolutely a beautiful way to blend in for the Master of Disguise challenge. And with the Wonderland Whimsy update coming to a close, it's incredibly fun to see one last Wonderland-inspired build during our last week of voting. This is bursting with creativity and curiosity, and Absalom looks so dang good and detailed up front. This is a very unique take on the challenge because I don't think I've seen any other just completely full-out Wonderland-inspired build so far, even across social media, but I love this take, and I think this was definitely the way to do it. The scenery is gorgeous, and from what we can see of the outfit, it is perfect and blends in very well, which is exactly what this challenge was about. The shot has great clarity and color, and I think that all gives it an easy spot on our showcase and should give it an easy 4K on Wednesday. Continuing right along, we have this stunner, and I love so much about this snap, from its simplicity to how mystical the glow is coming off of both the mushrooms and the scary squirrel. There is a dreamy haze coming from the background as well that all in all just levels up the magical qualities of the set, and I think adds so much texture and depth to the scene. I really enjoy the framing, utilizing all of the incredible pink and purple foliage options we have to really flesh out this set and stage it in front of the giant beanstalk, where those glowing flowers on the beanstalk itself really help tie into all of the decor choices made. The layering of the glowing toadstools around the character make the foreground pop in a way where both the foreground and background stands out, but neither competes for my attention over the other. I just feel as though my eyes go exactly where they should in this snap, and while the character has a gorgeous outfit that blends into the scene, I can still see enough to accurately judge this as an outfit challenge. This is so well done, and I absolutely believe it deserves its 4K on Wednesday. Since I also went for a yellow look this week, I am so excited to spot another shot that really took the yellow and ran with it. I love this one, and I love how they made these colors really pop and glow. The different shades of gold and pastel yellows mixed with the browns add so much texture that the lighting helps showcase. Speaking of lighting, the Vitalis lamps were a great tie-in and way to make the scene even brighter and add to the overall blending between the character and the decor. The Pegasus is a cute little addition as well, almost teaching this avatar how to hide in the bushes. It is such a sweet little story, and I'm a huge fan of those fireflies overhead. It helps keep the brightness all across the sky and help balance out this scene. Love this, love the yellows, and I love that I'm not the only one who saw it and ran with it. This is another stunning show of lighting skills because the brightness of this photo is insane. I love the vibrancy of the colors and the sparkles from all those button flowers. This is a beautiful way to hide in plain sight, and I would believe the avatar is the newest Pansy in the patch if no one told me otherwise. The fireflies and waterfall in the background were a great way to pull the set together, and the sunset is the perfect level of brightness to stand out but not take too much attention away from the main scene. This is an extremely cute take on the challenge, and I think it'll perform extremely well in voting because on top of having insanely well done balance, special effects, and lighting, it also just has that it factor, and it also seems to have great tag value on first glance. This is a well done shot, and what a way to show up and show out and bring everything you have to the stage. Our next one is an absolute monster in the best ways possible. I absolutely adore this entire scene, from the magical glow of the lampposts in the background to the way that Eve's ship has been framed amongst the fir trees and giant mushrooms. The entire shot has such an extraterrestrial feel that is so fun and exciting and really got me curious. Even though the avatar is right in the middle of the shot, between the outfit and the pose, they blend right into the sea of monster plushies and have become a true master of disguise. I think the luminescent flowers were great touches as well, and the mix of colors from the lighting blends in so nicely with the colors of the decor to balance out the shot and make a stunning scene. This is perfect. I found this snap to be absolutely mind-boggling, to say the least. The glow of the candles all around this scene adds such a nice line for our eyes to follow as voters, and I cannot get over how gorgeous the texture of each flower in the foreground is. The way that the rose bushes from Ever After pair so nicely alongside the sunflowers from Dazzle Beach and the eternal poppies of Mythopia just adds so much flair and uniqueness to this photo. I'm obsessed. And since it was an outfit challenge, looking there, this outfit is so well put together. It obviously blends in, but it still stands out enough to properly judge the outfit. The layering work is super well done, and I believe that the tags here are high, so there's not a doubt in my mind that this will score exceptionally well and get its 4K on Wednesday. Oh, she is so cute. I love that this little mushroom masquerade is very different than the mystical purples of the one that we saw earlier in the showcase, but it's adorable. The scene is so expansive, and I really like the pretty fairy-inspired touches that just extend from end to end. The fireflies above are a great touch as well, and they bring my eyes right up to the sky. And this sky, y'all, let me tell you, I know it's an outfit challenge this week, but the sky here is something else. I call this super pretty blend of that pastel blue-gray sky with the pink-toned clouds a cotton candy sky because it's honestly what it reminds me of, and it's probably one of my favorite times of day to capture in the game. You get this at sunset and sunrise, though at dusk, some angles do look quite a bit more warm, and they can lose that cotton candy effect, so this is it's so perfect, it's masterful down to the details. I think it deserves 4K, or possibly even more, and I guess that means it is a great semi-finale to our showcase. And last but certainly not least, we have this insanely creative take on the challenge that really took full advantage of customization opportunities available in the game. I love how much detail was put into making the character match not just the bushes below the hyena cave, but actually blend in with the cave as well. The eye color is spot on, and the layering tells me those tags are obviously popping. Simba is too cute off to the side, and I love the little story that this tells of playing hide and seek. If you've been here before, you know I'm such a sucker for a good storytelling snap, so I was immediately in love with everything about this photo. The rainbows down in the background, along with Nala walking perfectly across the bridge in the sunset haze, just adds so much magic to the left side, and then the pond and the fireflies off to the right really balance out this entire submission. I am truly obsessed with the attention to detail in this shot, and I think it might be one of the best of the week. This was my submission for the Master of Disguise challenge, and I had a ton of fun with it. Even though it was so stressful to try and beat the clock and get it finalized in under 30 minutes, I had a blast getting to experiment with the snippets and for the first time ever, build an entire scene around a snippet. I wanted to change quite a bit, but in true spirit of the challenge, I left this as is. If you want to see the utter chaos that came with its creation, I will link the behind the scenes for you in the description of this video. While I wish I had the space to show off every single gorgeous snap that I come across throughout the week, I am making an effort to give more detailed reviews and spend more time on each individual one, so I want to focus on quality over quantity in our showcases. Voting just gets me so excited, and I can't wait to see what we all are able to bring to the stage in Update 17 and beyond. As a reminder, if you want to see even more of my favorite voting finds and additional Dreamlight Valley content, make sure to give me a follow over on Dreamers Portal so you can stay up to date with the Cavern Chaos over there. Thank you all for another beautiful season of voting and getting to see your outstanding creations. I can't wait to catch you in the next one, but until then, toodles!